Alan, how about you? When you're looking, I mean, one of the things I've heard is being able to offer your customers a lot more with video origination, giving them the ability where before they could do one channel, now they're doing that channel with multiple flavors, we would say. How does that change the infrastructure and the investment you look at putting into the teleports that Encompass Digital Media Services operates?
Well, I mean, I guess for us, there's an awful lot of capital that's been invested over the years in the 148 antennas that we have around the world, and the capex that we split capex into three categories. Growth capex, so we've got a new customer, we need to invest something to bring them on board. Maintenance capex, which is capex that you just need to do to keep the lights on and keep things running, and refresh capex. So this is where customers coming to the end of their contract and we need to go on. So we've just done a refresh for one of the major broadcasters at our Glenbrook Earth station, and so we had to change out. It's not just the transmitters that get changed out. It's all of the air conditioning and all of that as well, and power, which it seems to be an ever expanding requirement for more power and more UPS capacity and more flexibility there. And so we've got that infrastructure capex, and then we have the evolving requirement for more compute power to process all these signals. And so we've started to use cloud-based or virtualized hardware. So normally a playout server or a physical server would have a specific function. It would be a graphics box, or it would be an automation system, or a video server. So now we're moving more towards an environment where we have just a massive computing platform with lots of IP connectivity in between and storage, and we can put whatever we want on there. And the way we're choosing to invest in that, because it moves so quickly, is instead of a capex-based model, it's an opex-based model. So because in 5 years, it'll be worthless, and so that's the job of the compute provider to provide that for us. So they're providing a sort of a generic high capacity compute. This is another reason, by the way, why we need more power. At our Atlanta facility, we installed one rack of equipment that consumes 13 kilowatts of power. And then, of course, you need another 13 kilowatts of HVAC to keep it from overheating. But this is the way of the future, because the capacity, this one rack can process 500 channels. Now, it can't originate 500 channels, because that takes a lot more horsepower, but it can do the kind of stuff I was talking about earlier. It can switch out a piece of content or whatever. So we're investing in that. We're also investing in the distribution capabilities. So satellite is one, terrestrial is another, and managed fiber, and then the internet. So we very much see a world where, as a packet of video data comes in, somewhere there's a decision made that says the best way of sending this packet is over satellite, or this packet's only going to one place and it's replacing something that was missed elsewhere, so we're going to send that terrestrially, and we've got a managed fiber pipe to that place, or if we've not, then we're going to send it over the internet. And so it's much more integrated infrastructure, and so a lot of time going into network management. So monitoring and managing the network end to end, from when the content arrives to where it gets handed off to the customer.